Not going to waste your time. I'm going to jump right into the video. So, climbing the mountain. And what I mean by that is that we all need a goal to strive for. And this video is made mostly for men, specifically, not for women. Because essentially, masculine energy tends to be more goal striving. You know this from past videos. Masculine energy tends to be much more goal oriented, whereas feminine energy tends to be much more relationship oriented. There's a reason most men prefer sports. It's a very goal oriented thing to watch and like to watch sports. Women tend to prefer to watch rom-coms, and this is completely a generalization. Okay, but generally, in general, feminine women like to watch rom-coms. Masculine men like to watch sports. Masculine women sometimes like to watch, and of course, sometimes maybe a man might like to watch a rom-com. Sometimes women might want to watch sports. I'm not saying that men can't watch rom-coms and women can't watch sports. What I'm getting at here is that men tend to be much more goal oriented. We want to achieve a goal. Women tend to be much more relationship oriented. Got it? Okay. So, what does that mean for us as young men who are trying to navigate this new world of conflicting opinions and social media and all this weird stuff? Right? We need to climb a mountain. Not literally. I've climbed like not an actual legit mountain. It was like just kind of like a steep hillside or whatever. It was cool. I've done this before. Where you're hiking up a very steep ridge. You're climbing this very high height, and the entire time you're thinking to yourself, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it. And you just keep going up and up and up. By the way, when I first did this, I was very out of shape. I can whip this, I can do this now. But when I first started hiking for fun, it's something I like to do with my girlfriend, is just go on a hike, right? When I first started doing this, I was out of shape. And you can kind of imagine like me behind my girlfriend who's ahead of me because she does this a million times and she's like zipping up this hill and she's stopping to wait for me. And I'm just like, I'm coming. Just like barely trying to get up there. But when we got to the top and we reached the top, it was the most magnificent view ever. It's incredible. Beautiful. Now, it wasn't, there was a little bit of fog, so we couldn't see as far, but like usually you can see the city way in the distance, like 20 miles way, way far away on top of this. Like basically, it's like a giant cliff because where I live, a river carved this massive valley, and the city's like way over here in the valley, and then we live way over here, like miles and miles away. It's like a 45-minute drive. It's ridiculously far away. When you get to the top of this cliff from where the river carved it out, you can see all the way to the city. It's gorgeous. I worked really, really hard to get up there, to see this view, to enjoy it. I worked super hard to get up there. And that was my mountain. That is what I had to climb. Because when I got up there, that was one of the happiest moments ever. Now it's interesting. I wasn't happy when I got there. Let me rephrase. Getting up there was one of the happiest moments of my life. Now, it's very complicated, but when you achieve a goal, you'll be very happy, right? You'll be very happy, like, oh my God, I just achieved a goal. I just hit a new PR. I'm so happy. But like literally 3 seconds later, that pleasure's gone in an instant. It's over. I was extremely happy when I was about to reach the top, and it was the last few like yards of this climb to the top of this cliff, I was insanely happy getting up there. It's like, it's finally over. All the view's gonna be beautiful. And I get there, I was like, oh my gosh. I wasn't actually that excited. It was more, I was like, oh, this is nice. The view's great. But you see where I'm getting at here, right? Maybe, I don't know. Let me rephrase for my fellow gym rats. You're in the gym and you're about to hit your new max bench, and you're about to rack it up, and you're all hyped up. You're so excited, and you get it down. You're strolling. You're pushing hard. You're pushing hard. You're pushing hard. But you gain insane happiness when you can feel it, and you reach the top of that, and you rack up the weight. You feel amazing, dude. You feel incredible because you've just accomplished this big goal that you've had. Because to hit this PR, think about how long it's taken you to train to hit this new PR. It's probably taken you multiple weeks, if not months, to get here to this new PR that you've been trying to hit. And when you finally do it, it's this great feeling. And then 2 seconds, that player's gone. And I'm not saying this to discourage you to not hit a PR, because that is some of the happiest moments of your life, is those little seconds of incredible joy when when you just accomplished a goal. Because as men, we are goal striving creatures. We are meant to strive to accomplish a big goal. That's what we're meant to do. And so as we climbed this mountain and we reached the top, and we enjoyed this magnificent view. And we made our way down the mountain, and then we drove home. That was the end of our hike. Guess what? That wasn't really the end. Because for me, when I got home, I found another goal. Like, hey, let's go here. I told my girlfriend, like, hey, let's go to this place, or let's go do this, or let's work together on this. And then I would hang out with my friends, and we would make goals for each other. It's something I do with my friends a lot. We challenge each other. So like, oh, let's hit this new weight in the gym. Or I think like sometimes we'll like box, not for real, but like, with pads and helmets or whatever. We'll like spar with each other, because I have never actually boxed before. One of my friends has, and so we're always like challenging him, like, "Hey, let's fight. Let's. I want to see if I can improve in this. I want to see if I can beat you this time." We never do, but we're always challenging each other to reach goals. And those are some of the happiest moments of your life. Is when you're about to achieve a goal. And so, what I'm telling you here is you need to find a mountain to climb. Men are not content sitting on the ground looking at a giant mountain and saying, wow, I wish I could climb that, except I can't. It's not, you don't get happy. You're happy when you climb the mountain. So find a goal and give it your all. Do everything you can. Find your mountain. Find your Everest. Find whatever. Find a mountain. Climb it. Achieve a goal. Stay wild and find that mountain.